I'm going to be live for a while. I'm going to be on the Rebel Alliance later tonight for a while. Just kind of hanging out. I was going to do the fire pit tonight. Uh, decided to save it for tomorrow because there are some things. I do have the books downstairs now. This piece of garbage, see? Ta-da! I have that on. I have them waiting. So, we'll. Oh, I got one viewer. Yay. Will I have to go through them? I'm not gonna just throw them all in. I need to know. There are some things I want to save in the Last Jedi novel, and I want to go through the other ones in case I can find ammo to use against various authors and the Disney canon. So where they got it wrong. So anyway, I'm just hanging out. It's real quiet here, and I actually thought about just doing the fire pit tonight just to hang out, but we had I thought we were gonna get a really bad rainstorm, so which is partially why I canceled. And it's just my phone's dying. I've got it powered up. So anyway, so how's everybody tonight? Is there anybody out there who wants to talk? Questions for Stephanie? Huh? Um, well, I had a good time doing the Star Wars Magic of Myth books. It's a lot of fun. It's a real treat to be able to share it with you guys. Those books are available on Amazon. That's where I got mine. I don't think I spent any more than $8 on it. I don't think it's still in print, though. Look at Barnes and Noble, look online, look on eBay too. Uh, that's what I would do. Um, so anyway, uh, so anyway, I'm having a good time with that. I'm actually watching Return of the Jedi as I talk to you guys. See, they're there. See, there the guys are. I hope you guys got to see them. Uh, but it it's fascinating to me what how lazy Disney got with um, with their writing and how really actually not Disney. It's Lucasfilm. Um, I don't know if you guys know this. I know it's been reported, but I'm going to reiterate this. TFA, Michael Arndt wanted to have 18 months to write that script, and he got fired for it. Okay, she gave Kathleen Kennedy gave J.J. Abrams 6 months. So I know a lot of people are angry at JJ, but you really can't do much when you're writing a story, when you're writing a script for a movie like Star Wars. You really can't expect a really great script in 6 months. Uh, Not when you don't have anything mapped out in your head. Uh, Basically taking all of George Lucas's ideas. Hey, Mr. Pete, how you doing? Basically, when you throw everything that Lucas had out there and then you start from scratch. Ah, 400 subs. Okay, you guys, uh, I will give you a shout out. We'll give you a shout out in the Rebel Alliance tonight. Okay, Pete. Um, that's what we'll do, so we can help you with that. Um, so anyway, but that's why I think it's in part cool. Um, that's why I think TFA was so mediocre. Um, then you've got happy birthday, dude. Totally, happy birthday, awesome. That's really great. That's fantastic, actually. Um, that's great. Happy birthday. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Um, but anyway, so that's why I think 38. Well, I'm 12 years older than you are. So there you go. Go with God. Anyway, that's why I think TFA was so mediocre. Is there wasn't a plan at all um, in doing this, and JJ only had 6 months to pull a story out of his ass. You know, he is partly to blame for a lot of the stupid mystery boxes that weren't well thought out. But as far as blaming him totally, I can't really do that. And he is really behind the eight ball right now. And oh, by the way, you may not believe me, you don't have to. But George Lucas is in England consulting on the set of episode 9. Okay. I know that. Uh, Disney leaked it out to the Express, garbage to your website, sure, but they leaked it to the Express. It's been leaked to MovieWeb. It's been leaked to other websites. So, you know, he is there consulting. It looks to me like he's almost a de facto producer. He's basically doing Kathleen Kennedy's job. You know, we were talking the other Thursday about, or no, Friday night, a few friends and I about following. We should have someone follow her around to see where she goes every day, because I honestly don't get her being anywhere near Lucasfilm anymore. Sure, she's got a producer credit, but you know, it doesn't mean anything. And there are 2 names that have been named, huge names, not the first ones I thought of. They were in and out. These 2 will make everybody really, really happy. The politically correct crap will be gone, and Raylo will never be heard from again. The Flying Monkeys, Kennedy's Flying Monkeys, are holding on, but you know, I want to say that because I don't think Mark Hamill would come back if just for a Force Ghost. I really, 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 really don't. I know Jar Jar Abrams, God bless his heart, goes and rehashes news from like 4 months ago. It makes everybody think like it's just happened. 4 or 5 months ago, Mark Hamill was quoted as saying, JJ had told him that Luke was definitely dead for episode 9. This is before all this shit started hitting the fan. And my guess is that when Mark started making noise like he didn't want to come back, he was negotiating to get the part fixed. It seems to me, it looks to me like they're retconning it. If you look at John Boyega's hair in that photo he leaked, it looks completely different. So there is going to be a time jump, about 5 years. And, you know, this is just going to be, hey, Ron. You know, this is just going to be very interesting to see where they go. I personally can't wait to actually see actual spoilers. I really wish I knew someone who had the script. I don't know what I'd do with it. I wouldn't be able to leak it. I'd be like this, wanting to scream and shout or kill somebody. Or if it was something we didn't like, I'd probably like it. I mean, JJ, hey, let me explain something to you. JJ hates Rian Johnson's guts. It is well known in Hollywood. You don't have to believe me, but it's true, okay? When he says, oh, Rian, blah, 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 that's PR stunt. That is pure PR. That is just something he has to do that Disney asked him to do. I don't know why they're not being honest about what's been going on. To me, it's very strange. I think it might be to make to hide what's really happened behind the scenes from investors, because the hedge fund guys are like this. We're not spending any more goddamn money on you, because that's who actually invests the money in the movies, are the hedge fund guys. And so, um, you know, I think the reason why they're keeping everything so secret, excuse me, is because of that. So anyway, um, but I just wanted to kind of come on line early tonight to say hi to you guys and hang out. And I will be down here watching or hanging out with the Rebel Alliance for a while. Uh, and, we'll be there too. Uh, but there's a lot of stuff going on. If I could tell you who, I really wish that we got the green light to be able to tell you the names and of who will probably be taking over for Kennedy. And there's one or the other. Both will make you extremely happy. One, you will be sobbing tears of joy. All right? And again, you don't have to believe me. But you don't also. Yeah, I'm watching Return of the Jedi, Mr. Pete. I bought it. We haven't set up our movie, our Blu-ray, and I really hate our TV setup right now. Um, as you can see, I mean, look. Do you see? I don't. Why would? Look, I just had a huge argument with Jar Jar Abrams on Twitter about this, and he's kind of a dick about it, to be perfectly honest. And I don't mind saying that. I don't. There's Han trying to figure out what's going on. That poor guy. I like that scene too. I mean, when you think about what Leia's going through right here, you know, it just, Han, she just found out that Darth Vader's her dad. I don't know if I'd want to tell you either. Guess what? The guy who tortured you and threw you in carbonite, he's my dad. What the fuck? Anyway, no, but I got do a huge debate with Abrams because he uses very old news. He doesn't have any inside knowledge. He basically called me a liar, or I was LARPing. That's who he was saying. Yes, me, Craig, EVS, and Jeremy, we're all LARPing. All right, just, I don't do this for money. I don't do this for my health. And I don't like having some arrogant jackass try to stick his nose up in the air at me when he doesn't know what's going on. You don't. So anyway, here's a scene where Vader and Luke confront each other at first on Endor. This is such a great movie. I mean, it just, Jar Jar Abrams, he's got that channel where he just sort of shows Kennedy saying stuff, and he's got that blog, and he's got that channel where Kennedy's saying stuff, and then Etchy Bacha likes to attack people for not following his theme, which is be pissed off and don't try to figure out what's really going on, and attack anybody who might have more knowledge than you. And I like these guys, but they need to cut it out because they're not helping. My thing is I want Star Wars to be a success. I don't care that Disney owns it. I want to have kids see it the way we saw it, okay? And Mark Hamill would not go back and do this if they weren't trying to fix it and do it right. Let me tell you something about what's going on. Dave Filoni is head of creative right now. There is no more story group. In fact, I don't care what anybody says, and I still want this to happen. I don't think Pablo Hidalgo works at Lucasfilm anymore. He has not said a word. It's been very weird and very quiet after his initial freakout on Twitter attacking Disney in his bio. You've all seen it. I posted it on this channel. Um, and, you know, it's just all really weird. And we don't have any answers. But I do know Story Group doesn't exist. Filoni is head of creative, and they're just waiting till now after episode 9 is completed principal photography for Kennedy to quietly leave. And she's going to do one of these I'm retiring, I'm moving on, or something like that. It won't be a firing. It won't be a firing, even though we all know she was fired. And it, it's so that's what's happening. There's been a major league restructuring at Lucasfilm, and it's going to all come out. It's going to be in all of the garbage chair websites. It's going to be in it's going to be everywhere. Paul, I think it will too. I think what they're going to do is just let that happen. I think that's the best idea. I really, really do. Get rid of the story group. Get rid of these very inexperienced writers. They don't have any reason to even be there. And it's just, to me, it's, to me, it's just, it's obvious what's been going on. And I really didn't, hey, everything Star Wars. And I really almost didn't need to be told that it was going on to kind of have that sense. You just get the vibe. We know the timeline. We know that there was a big 17-hour emergency board meeting. And then they had the meeting between Lucasfilm and Bob Iger. Hey, everything Star Wars. Between Bob Iger, Lucasfilm, with Marvel had Feige, and Pixar had Lasseter listening in. And then Paulo Hidalgo freaks out on Twitter, leaves, comes back, bitching and moaning about how mean the parent company's been. No, she's not going to be president, John. I know who is. And when it's announced, it's not a woman either. It's a man. It depends on which one. And I can't say anything until my contact says, because you're going to shit your pants. And trust me, the people who just want to shit all over Star Wars now and want to be angry are going to be standing there with their mouths hanging open. And they're going to say, well, blah, blah, blah doesn't have that much power. Blah, blah, blah is the last word. And either of them will be the last word. And I really think that Iger, as he walks out the door in 2020, understands that. Iger's effed up his life right now with the way he's handled Star Wars. I mean, the way he's run Disney, if he thinks he's going to beat Trump, he might as well just retire with his billions, like I would if I had the money. But no, it's definitely going to be a man. Carrie Hart is gone. Either of these two guys will bring in their own guys. Dave Filoni is the head of creative. Filoni knows a lot about the lore. He learned under Lucas. He gets it. I know a lot of people don't. Some people don't like him. No, he got rid of the EU. Well, Paul, you could go to England and ask him since he's there consulting. That's the plan. What Seth? That's the plan. I mean, that's what he wants to do, and look for a Murdoch to take over. I'm almost positive Lachlan Murdoch, or I think what the other one's name is, Desmond. One of those two kids will take it over, because Rupert is a little too old. What's he? 80 years old now. So he's probably a little too old to be doing the CEO of Disney. But you know, I think that's the end game at Disney is for them. Is this is the way I look at it right now? It's less of Disney taking over. Paul, go look. They're not in Pinewood though. They're where they filmed the hangars for the Rebel base. Dakari, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Um, I really wish I could tell you what I know. You'll shit your pants. You will. And a lot of people will have egg on their faces. Like I said, I don't want Star Wars to fail. I don't care if Disney owns it. I don't care who runs Disney. I don't want it to fail, and right now it's failing, and that hurts my heart. All right, that bothers me. The franchise deserves better. The characters deserved better. The actors that came back, the veteran actors, deserved better. George Lucas's legacy deserved better. This will surprise you. This will surprise you. Now, maybe we'll be able to say more later tonight. I don't know because I haven't talked to Craig about this, and he and I kind of have the same types of contacts. So, yeah, he is. He is consulting. In fact, Lucasfilm told a colleague of mine that Lucas was out of the country, and it's pretty much set that he is in England right now, helping produce this movie. He's basically doing what looks like to me Kennedy's job. Because let me tell you something. He told a friend of my contacts that is a mutual friend that TLJ was soulless. It is well known in Hollywood that Rian Johnson and is hated by J.J. Abrams. Hates him. So when someone says they like each other, no, that's bullshit. All right, that is bullshit. You are buying a PR stunt because that's not what people are saying that know what they're talking about. Who are you talking about? David Gates? Who? Who? Hey, Art Inquisitor. Hey, what's up? I'm not going to be on too much longer, guys. But I will be over at the Rebel Alliance soon. So, anyway, I'm just, I'm looking forward to being able to tell you guys what's going on. I'm kind of having second thoughts about actually having a bonfire. I want to burn some of the books, like some of the most egregious parts of them. Oh, he does. It's well known. I mean, it's well known. You know, I don't know, Takari. I don't know. I really can't comment to that. Yeah, well, yeah, they have to. I mean, oh my God. They, this is horrible. This is horrible. This is like the worst thing in the world. What the fuck? You know? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, man. I just can't even. All right. So everybody, all right, Lando's coming out of hyperspace with the fleet. And ooh, there's Endor. And there's the Death Star. Oh, sure, I will. I will. Thanks for that, Paul. Yeah, this is This is a needlessly complicated thing, and it was. That's actually rather funny. Um, you know, like I said, they're starting it. It looks to be a time leap of about 5 years, so they can put all the garbage behind them. Hey, Amber. Ron, I think they're trying to fix the Skywalker saga. Um, Now, you do know that Ian McDermott is in. You do know that Hayden Christensen is in too. Thanks, Takare. I don't know. JJ's been asking. So far, they've said no. And again, I don't, Sean, I just said this, but I'll say it again. Um, I don't think Mark Hamill would come back if he was just a Force Ghost. Uh, Now, you got Mike Zero talking about, I gotta do my Mike Zero thing. News of two scenes with Luke. Um, like Mike does. He's such a freak. Um, uh, yeah, I'm watching Return of the Jedi. Here, watch. I love this movie. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, I really don't think he would come back without being in the movie alive. Um, I'd heard force projection from another planet. Uh, well, if what I heard what the storyboards board said, uh, there's going to be a reveal, and it's going to be a switcheroo. Okay, and Mad Talk TV is going to actually be very interested in this. You know, so anyway, you know, I heard he had force projected himself from some planet. I don't know how they're going to do it. Um, they could do flashbacks. Uh, hey, thanks, Jacob. Thank you. Thank you. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just going, you know, hey, Sean, uh, how they're going to do this. But Hayden Christensen's in it, Ian McDermott. Um, and there's still a rumor out there that Harrison Ford is going to be in it too. Not much, Cruel. I was going to do the bonfire tonight, and I decided not to because uh, don't be too hard on JJ. Don't be too hard on JJ. Okay, he's not, you know, he's been up against the boulders, as it were, trying to make this work for a while. Even TFA, um, you know, he only had 6 months to do the script, so JJ likes Hayden Christensen. What are you talking about? Where did you hear that? JJ hates Ryan Johnson. Actually, everything I've heard is JJ's one of us. You know, so that's what I've heard. So, I mean, I'm giving him the shot. I'm being fair-minded with him. Okay, and I haven't been, and I feel bad about that. That's not a very adult thing to do. Is to be kind of a shit to people. So, yeah, well, whatever. You know, no. Yeah, TFA was a better film. But I say that Revenge of the Sith is a better film than TFA, because I just watched that today. Hey, Avinas, are you going to be on the Rebel Alliance tonight? Because I am. I'm going to get off this. I'm going to get out of here pretty soon and call in. I might make some popcorn, though, to make it tough. You know. You liked Solo, a Star Wars, a Soy Wars story? What the fuck? Why? Why? First off, the script is shitty. Second of all, the script is shitty. Third of all, it's a movie we didn't need. Fourth of all, fuck Darth Maul. I'll tell you, do you know the story why he got in there? Let me finish what I was saying, because this pisses me off. Hiring Kid Hasselhoff to play Han Solo was the dumbest effing thing I've ever seen in my whole life. You cannot replace Harrison Ford with a balding, 5'9", ugly ass, freaking dwarf. And as far as Darth Maul is concerned, the only reason why he was in it is because when Ron Howard called the story group to ask what this Prince Zizor was like, or whoever it was supposed to be, they had no clue. So they just pulled Darth Maul out of their asses. No, it's a bullshit Han Solo. You need to go away.